Let's go to Chicago and Wrigley Field, and Debbie Taylor's sitting by with a gentleman, Vice President, the General Manager of the Washington Nationals. That's Mike Rizzo. And Debbie, you know he loves to come back to his hometown of Chicago.
He does, and I'll tell you what, Johnny, watching Mike Rizzo here in Chicago is like watching the mayor. You're constantly talking to people, signing autographs. Mike, this ball club, a lot of good things happening here. You went out and traded for Johnny Gomes, said he's a game changer. We saw this week with the 2 home runs what he can do. Your thoughts on how he's, adding to your ball club?
Well, Johnny's, he was a character makeup, a pickup guy for me. He brings a potent right-handed bat. He gives Davey some power off the bench. Platoon he's terrific against left-handers. He's getting an opportunity against some right-handed pitching, and he's got big power, and he's proven over the years that he can be a major contributor. And I just like the energy he brings and the character he brings and the toughness that he brings to the ball club.
That's contagious too, isn't it? Putting a guy like him in that clubhouse.
It definitely is. We feel that we've done a good job of bringing good character people in here with winning attitudes and winning personalities, and he's a big personality guy. And like I said, he's not afraid to talk to his teammates and mentor the young kids, and jump people when they need to be jumped, and that brings something to the clubhouse.
Somebody else who has been in a different way making a nice stamp on the ball club is Chim-Ming Wong, and for us it's so much fun to watch his professionalism, but also to see the energy and the excitement that he brings to these different ballparks.
Well, he's got his own fan base. He brings a buzz to the city that he comes to, and our media requests probably double when he's pitching. So along with that, this guy, he personifies the stick-to-itness and the perseverance that it takes to recover from such an injury that he had. I'm so proud of him just for getting back to where he's at right now. He's improved himself a little bit each start that he's had here in the big leagues. We feel that he's going to be a guy that can really help us down the stretch, and I'm just so happy for him as a person, and the way he's shown these young kids how to persevere through some tough times has really rubbed off on the Zimmermans and the Strasburgs of the world.
And his surgery, Drew Brees had, it's more of a football, it's not really a baseball injury, is it?
No, it's a very unique baseball injury, and it was a unique baseball surgery. Steve Gober's our rehabilitation trainer down in Vieira, Florida, gets a big pat on the back for this guy. It's tough being down there for 2 years, in the loneliness of Vieira, Florida, and 100-degree temperatures, working out every day. And Steve was a big part of that, as our medical staff has been, and all the accolades go to them and to Chim-Ming.
And of course, Jordan Zimmerman pitching today, he has to be an inspiration for Steven Strasburg, and he told me too that he learned a lot watching Chim-Ming and his work ethic, and how nice of a story too for Jordan to be pitching as well as he is.
Well, we always thought that from the day we drafted him that this guy was going to be a front of the rotation guy, sidetracked by the injury, but again, the toughness of this guy and the way he rehabbed it and the way he came back, and he's pitching terrifically for us. We have high hopes for him in the future, and really it's a roadmap on how to rehab and develop Steven Strasburg.
You have the draft deadline coming up on Monday, and when you look at a guy like Drew Storen, he turns 24 today. He had his 30th save this week. He's really a story, and what can happen if you sign and just get going on your professional career.
Well, there's no doubt. It also shows the impact that the draft picks can have. We feel that the 2011 draft class, if we get them all signed, all the players we want to sign, could be as impactful as any draft that I've ever been about. Roy Clark is outstanding what he's done. That Atlanta Brave teams, those are his guys. Chris Klein was instrumental in all those Arizona guys over there. So we feel that we have a good group of guys there, and the deadline's here. We've got to get our guys signed, and we're going to be aggressive and try and get them signed.
Okay, Mike Rizzo, thank you very much. Let's go back now to Johnny and Phil, gentlemen.